Recording.
Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. This is Monday morning crits for the week of May 17th. We got a special guest in the house, Omar, aka Cat Fiend, the famous Clinker, is in the house to kind of fill in for a couple of missing members today. So Pierre, take it away.
Omar is ready to fill those shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Omar, what are you wearing today? Tell us what you're wearing today.
I mean, I'm wearing an old school, Brandiose, Hack Club, Encrypted, Clink Room. It's back from like 2012. The snake with the key. I loved it. It's such a dope. Like embroidery wise, it's sweet.
So you celebrated Clink 2.0's 1 year anniversary too. What were your thoughts on that? It's been a year already.
It's crazy. It went by so quick. I mean, you would think it would have went by slower, but it didn't. And yeah, man, it's so crazy how it just blew up, right? Like it I don't think anybody knew what was going to happen, or how it had happened. But I think it's amazing. Casey talked about it last week, where I mean, all of you guys did, where it just like there's so much that happened and so much came out of it, and it continues, and it's continuing to grow. And I think it's good for the cap community and the designers and people that are really, really good and have a lot of talent, and are being exposed and being shown love. And I mean, I'm all for it, man. Like I love it. You know what I mean? And I'm excited for what's to come in the culture, really.
So Omar, I'm going to put you on the spot before we get started here. Okay.
Okay.
So what is your top Clink Room 2.0 design? Just your best one, the best one that you think was released in Clink 2.0.
And I don't even know. I mean, I guess from what I picked up, I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying to even think of what I've got, like I've just bought stuff, and I'm like, man, but I don't know, man. I don't like doing that. I don't like.
No, it's okay. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it.
Picking one thing, but like if I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go back and see.
Is there one designer that stands out to you?
Jacobo's good, man.
Yeah, I know.
I love that dude, man. But I also love Ephra, man. Like he's probably my favorite designer of like since back in the day. From the Bass Dealer, that and. He's done so much stuff, and like I try and get every single thing that he puts out, and there's sometimes where like I miss one, you know what I mean? Yeah. And there's a couple that I've missed that I'm bummed about, but it is what it is. Like that purple snake with the M, I didn't get it.
The Mamba?
And
I know. I did. That's the only Chamuco I didn't get.
And I'm still kind of like, I'm pissed about it, but it is what it is. Man. You can't get everything, It'll come back, hopefully, maybe. Yeah.
We'll see, right?
Yeah.
But Omar, it's great to have you on. Thanks for joining us. What we're going to do is we're actually going to – it's going to be a little twist now with our thumbnails. So we're actually going to highlight one logo on each of our thumbnails that we think is just outstanding. So it'll be a little bit of a giveaway, right? But
okay.
This is one of the logos that we're going to see today. But we're going to jump into this, right now. So here we go. So I don't know. What do you guys want to do tonight? You guys want to do a keep 2, drop 2? What do you want to do? Keep 3, drop 2? What do you want to do? You guys tell me.
Could do keep 3, drop 2.
All right. Leon, you good with that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Omar, you good?
Yeah.
All right. So let's do it. So with that, who wants to go first? I'll call him Leon. Leon's gonna go first. How's that sound?
Okay.
All right. Keep 3. Let's do the drop 2s. Let's start there. Let's do drop 2s.
Okay. Drop 2. I'm gonna drop Tokyo Heaters.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of detail there. There's a lot of lines that don't necessarily need to be there. Subject matter is cool. But I'm going to drop that one.
Okay.
And then the other one I'm going to drop is Dark Smarts. I feel like there might be a canvas issue. I'm not too familiar with Kaju. He might be newer. Whenever you're designing for a hat, you just got to realize that the canvas that you're playing with is about 6 inches wide, 2.5, max 3 inches high. I just feel like these are crazy detailed designs. They look good, but there's a lot to them.
Okay.
That might make them hard to embroider. So it's nothing really wrong with the subject matter or the aesthetic of what they look like. I just think that they're not ready for embroidery.
Okay.
Okay.
Omar, you want to go second?
Sure. Well, okay.
We're dropping
dropping
two.
Okay. I would say Piss Piñatas, and I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe if the colors were different, I don't know.
It looks like a Copa hat.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
It's like it belongs in the Copa series.
Yeah.
Right.
It looks like it might have something very close was in the Copa series.
Right. I don't know. Maybe if the stick wasn't there, maybe I changed my mind or something. I don't know. I just feel like there's like it was just placed wrong. I don't know. That's just fine.
It's like the stick is just gravitating there.
Yeah. Like it's attached to the piñata. So I don't know. I get like the concept,
Yeah.
Maybe it would have just been fine without it. Like we all know what a piñata is, right?
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like the alpha hippos. I feel like there's I don't know what's going on with the arrows. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot going on in that. Maybe it looks cool once it's embroidered. I don't know. Because embroidery it does a lot for a cap, even when I think that it wasn't cool. And then like, you present it, and then I'm like, damn, like why didn't I? And I'm like, well, you never really know, right? So, those are the two that I'm dropping. And then
we'll wait on the keep three.
Okay.
Andre.
For me, probably Piss Piñatas too. I'll probably get rid of that one. And maybe Dark Smarts. The thing is though, is that I feel like Dark Smarts could be done better. I think maybe if the bird was done, smaller, maybe kind of change the perspective of the design up a little bit. I think that might work, but I think for some reason it's really big, and I feel like the skull is kind of forcing it to not look like a key a little bit, like it kind of takes a second to realize it's like a bird with a key in its mouth. But I don't know. I feel like it could just be maybe simplified a little bit and then it would hit harder. But I actually like the color and stuff of the hat, but that's probably the two I dropped though.
All right, cool. I'd drop Piss Piñatas too. I don't know. It looks like a minor league Copa hat. And I do agree with you, Omar. The stick is just odd, and they could have, I think, make the piñata look meaner.
Yeah.
Right. Like, just make it crazy mean, crazy mad. Like, something like what? Yeah. I don't know. Just
maybe a little cracked or something. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Something coming out of it.
Yeah.
Instead of the stick, like something coming out of the piñata.
Or maybe he's holding the stick to hit somebody. Like, hey, you want to hit me? I'm going to hit you back, that sort of thing. The second one I'm going to drop, honestly, he's improved an awful lot, but it's Raphael's, I don't know, I guess that's green parrot in the upper right.
Oh, you don't like that?
No. It's
very shit.
I don't like it. I like that. No, there's something about I don't like, but I also disagreed with one of Omar's drops. So I'll get there though. But I do like alpha hippos. But this is why we do this, right? Because there's so many different opinions here. But those are the two I would drop. And I want to give Clinker Raphael some credit, because remember, he started with the snowball with the stick or something in it. Remember that? And he's improved vastly in terms of what he's submitting. I'm sure he's always been a great artist, but what he's submitting is better. All right, so those were the drops. So which ones? So Piss Pinatas is definitely a drop, right? Because three of us – did all of us say Piss Pinatas?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so 3 out of 4. So Leon likes Piss Pinatas. He wants that to go to production.
I did that.
And yeah, so let's go into the keep 3. But with the keep 3, 2 that you're going to keep, and then save your favorite one for last. Sound good?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
So
sir.
keep 2, and then the third keep is the one that you're like, all right, this is the biggest winner to me. All right, so we'll go back in that same order if that's okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna put the pressure on Leon again. Leon, what are your keep 3?
Okay, this is tough.
Mm-hmm. There's some good ones here.
Yeah, there's some good ones. I would say the majority of them are like either average or above average. I don't know, like if I'm going to be like, yeah, let's keep them. So I'm going to highlight the Luchatoros by the Dopest Robot.
That's also a female.
Yep.
That's a female designer.
Yep. So I don't know if it was intentional, but it is the year of the ox, Chinese zodiac. So anytime I see like any type of bull or ox or anything like that, that's cool for me.
That thing's cool, man.
The luchador, that theme's cool. Smashing the bat. It's just a really sleek design. Only thing I would kind of touch on it is maybe like just change the under. Hopefully it's not a black under. Other than that, it's a cool color that you don't see that often in Clink Room, like a tan. So it's different enough to be cool. It's interesting enough. I would just bold out a little bit of the lines, make it thicker, more bold, stuff like that. If you're going to go with that kind of stroke, that white stroke around it, you either thicken it up or get rid of it. That's where I would go.
Okay.
That's all in all, nice.
That's your first one. Second one?
Second one, you didn't like it, but I think it's kind of cool. The Papagio Verde by Rafael. This is a tough kind of bird to kind of tackle because it's got like a bigger head, smaller body, not really huge pronounced wings. So he focused on the head. I thought it's cool. It's a cool way to kind of tackle it. It's interesting. The colors are interesting. Two-tone green with that bright yellow under. It's an interesting bird, but
how creative is it? That's what I was wondering. Like, it doesn't, that's my thing is like, I'm looking at some of these other ones, like
it might not be
it's like just a parrot head.
Yeah, it might not be the most like creative. I mean, we have 3 bird heads today, right? It might not be the most creative, but it might be the most like, if you're gonna like paint a realistic portrait or kind of stylize a bird, it's probably the most accurate, if that makes any sense. But where it kind of lacks in the movement, where Page Perception kind of has like a flowy kind of bird, that's where he can use some improvement.
Okay, so what's your favorite?
Bitter Birds.
Okay,
I think by far.
Yeah, I like that one too. Anything? So what do you like about that one, Leon?
It's just interesting. I mean, he's focusing on like at first I thought it was something to do like maybe like an angry blue jay or something, but when I looked up on his page, it's a really rare bird that's actually poisonous. So there's a reason for it to have the skull and crossbones on it. I think it has the same poison as like a poison dart frog. It gets it from eating beetles. So I just think it's a really cool way to highlight a bird that not many people know about, and it's a cool story.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I just thought it was like an angry blue, like Jose Bautista just got punched in the face. He's gonna come at you, kind of thing. But no, it's a completely different bird. So shout out to Kyle for bringing that to life.
What did you say, Omar? You were about to say something.
No, that's a lot of information.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Leon went digging. Digging. So, Leon, thank you. So your winner is Bitter Birds, but you you also like Lucha Toros and the parrot head, the green parrot. What's Papa Guile? What's that? What does that mean?
Papa Guile.
I don't know. All right. So while Leon's looking that up, who's next? Omar?
Yeah, me.
All right, Omar. Let's do it. So the two, keep 2 and then your favorite. The third one, the keep 3 is your favorite.
Right. I like Bitter Birds too. I think it looks cool. It's very well. I think it's very well designed. As far as like the outline. I like how designers will do that and put the outline on the out to kind of make it pop. Make the design pop. And with the information that Leon just gave us, I like that it has that hazardous, skull on the front. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And I don't know. I like evil looking stuff. I don't know what it is. I like, grimy, hardcore. And there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it in this page, for the week. So I like the colorway. The colorway is cool.
All right. So Bitter Birds, what's your second one, Omar?
I would say Lucha Toros.
Yeah.
I like the mask that the Toro's wearing. That's cool. Mm-hmm. How it all just kind of tied in, kind of looks like an old school Mexican wrestler. So I like that whole Mysterio looking thing.
I think it's cool. I like the colors on it too. I really do. I do like that tan crown with the black trim. It looks good.
And I'm not a big like tan or like brown hat kind of guy. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a couple, and I think they've grown on me, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just I don't have enough of them. There isn't enough of them out there. They're coming out with more now, but.
It's just like anything else, right? Once you start putting them on your head, you get used to it for yourself. I think I found myself never wanting to wear anything but like navy or black. And then once I started trying, I'm like, wow, these don't look so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like your comfort level with things gets better as you just kind of expose yourself to it and look at yourself wearing the stuff. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but it's like this level of comfort that's created when you just do it a bunch of times. I never liked earthy tones.
Yeah. I mean until like 9 months ago, I never even bought anything other than like a retro on-field. I mean, like I that's all I had. I mean, I had like patch hats and stuff like that, but like I was way more. And so now, like once I started getting to the custom game, that's what like was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? I started buying a lot more, but I was so used to wearing just like OG colors and like fireside patches, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just gray bottom shit. I never, but once I got into the custom game, it opened my palette so much, like completely.
It's gotta be tough for you too, Omar, not liking earthy tones when you're a San Diego Padres fan.
Yeah. I can honestly say though, my favorite hat that was made by the Padres was the dark brown with the orange SD. I like that hat.
Yeah, there's something with that orange, how it pops off that dark brown. It looks great, man.
Yeah, I love 100%.
That. All right, so Omar, what's your favorite on here?
I like Charro Negro. I don't know. I feel like once it's embroidered, it's gonna look sick. Especially like if the actual like whites in there. I don't know if that's silver or not, but I think it would look cool if it was silver.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a metallic, it'd make the image pop.
It's almost like a Mexican version of Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you think about it?
It's stylized like a Warren Lotus shirt.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
I do like it, man. And Siak was on our show.
And I also like how it in the back, in the flames, there's a ghost in there.
It looks like a devil head almost, doesn't it?
Right.
I just caught that. I didn't see that.
I didn't.
That's really cool. Either. That's really cool. That's a nice choice, Omar. That's hard. That's a nice choice. All right.
Plus, I like charros. I'll wear a charro.
Yeah.
So.
What's that mean exactly? I feel like we need a translation on a lot of these.
A charro is the hat, you know.
Oh, so the black hat, is that what it's saying?
People call it a sombrero, but it's called
Okay.
charro.
Okay.
Omar, thanks for schooling us on that as well.
There you go.
Teaching us. Leon's teaching us about poisonous birds. You're teaching us about the Spanish language.
There you go.
Thank you.
Pretty much the whole outfit is considered charro, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, okay.
but yeah,
It's a menacing, evil-looking design. I like it.
I love it. I hope it gets put in there.
Yeah. All
You
right.
think you
Well,
use infrared there? It's got to be infrared, right?
it looks infrared. Yeah,
it looks
does.
good. Yeah.
Andre, you ready to rock and roll here?
Yes, sir, Ski. Bitter Birds. This is a hard top 3 for me because I really like all 3 of these. Bitter Birds, I could probably swap this out for any one. I think that's a classic staple looking design, great colorway, overall dope design. My second one, Luchatoros. Design fire. Please don't put a black under on the hat.
Yeah,
Beg
please
you.
don't.
I'll buy that hat. Just make it gray, green, something. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But
Even red. It doesn't
red.
matter. Whatever.
The Manolo Toros. I love it. I'm rocking with it. But no, I really like that hat. I think it's just a real dynamic design. The colors pop, especially with the color canvas they chose to do it with. I think that's a dope design. I definitely hope that makes it. And then the last one is
Now, this is your favorite one, right?
Yeah, my favorite one. I think it's the green bird, man. I like that hat for some reason. It's calling me.
Oh boy.
It's saying brr, brr.
Well,
and I fuck with it. I like it, bro. I don't know.
I'm not saying I don't like it. It's just like it's not super creative to me.
No, it's not. But that's kind of what makes it like
not a clink room hat.
I just think the head. I get what Leon was saying about the head. Like it's got a bigger head than its body or whatever. That's not well proportioned.
Mm-hmm.
But that head is way too big on that hat. I think, just in my opinion.
It's a little big.
Yeah.
It's quite big.
It's like a portrait of a bird. It's not it's not stylized. It's not like, Clink is about, telling a story. It's
about having action to it,
Yeah. It is flat. I do agree with you what you're saying. But aesthetically, it's like.
No, I think it's a cool looking hat.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
But if you look at everything else there's action kind of.
Yeah, like Bitter Birds tells a story. Like there's
Bitter Birds looks like a poisonous bird's about to bite you.
Yeah, like a reason why he picked it. We don't see that with.
This is
and then that word is just whatever that bird is called in Spanish or a Brazilian.
Like the other one,
Brazilian bird.
Yeah, that's probably Portuguese.
Yeah,
the green bird just looks more like. You're right, like a portrait. It looks less cartoony than the rest of it.
But I want to be clear. I do like it.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
it doesn't feel like a clink hat to me.
It's got a story.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through a couple things before I get into my my actual keep 3. Okay, so first, Gucci Game Blues is a cool idea.
It's basically funny, right?
It's like he's playing a harmonica but blowing out a cartridge.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny.
Anyone born in the 2000s might not understand that, but
with a Nintendo cartridge, you just have to blow them out.
Super Nintendo, to get them to work.
Not
jiggle it a little bit.
Not a bad idea.
It's funny.
And Clink wants you. That's not my sort of thing. I don't want the Uncle Sam whole vibe. I don't know. It's not that I'm anti-government. I don't want anything that feels like it's even tied to that. I don't wear that stuff in my head.
You don't like the old-time war propaganda? Uncle Sam wants you to join in the army.
I don't have anything against the folks that work in our armed services. I just don't. Yes. I don't want that sort of stuff on my hat.
I agree.
It's not my thing. All right, so this is tough for me because there really is 4 that I really like. Luchatoros, Bitter Birds, Alpha Hippos, and El Charro. So someone's gonna have to get dropped here. So I'm gonna have to drop El Charro.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Luchatoros. I absolutely love it, and I do listen. There's something about the dopest robot being a female creator, and I want to see more female creators kind of in this space.
Mhm.
That's part of it, but the other part that's undeniable is this is a fantastic logo. It looks great. This is what a Copa sort of design should look like. Get rid of the cheesy, weird colored butterflies and do some stuff like this, right?
Yeah, not one pastel used.
Yeah, and here's where I'm gonna kind of get off the beaten path from you and Andre. Oh, actually, Andre didn't pick that. You only picked bitter birds. I'm not into bitter birds as my favorite. It's
Okay.
still solid. I want to see it go to production. It's a great looking hat. It's menacing looking. Like I said, it looks like it's a poisonous bird that's about to bite you. It's pissed. Stay away from me. But alpha hippos I like. It looks like basically hunters were trying to take this hippo down, and he said, "Nope, not today." And hippos are. Fun animal fact? You know, in Africa, the deadliest animal besides a mosquito is a hippo.
Mm-hmm.
They kill more people annually than any other animal in Africa. You'd think like lions, right? No, this is the deadliest animal in Africa. It's pretty crazy, right? When you think about that.
I wouldn't mess with a hippo.
No, man, and this one especially. Look at it. It looked like it just took down a whole group of hunters or something.
Listen,
I don't know, man. I just like it,
I'm
man. It
not
looks
fucking with
crazy.
spider.
Me
Fuck a
either.
hippo. I'm not any type of animal like that.
No, I don't mess with spiders, bats, rats, and snakes.
Yeah.
Spiders, bats.
Here's the thing about rats, though. I'm more scared of mice than rats because rats usually leave you alone. Like,
What?
Like you gotta
When's
really.
the last time a mouse, like, what? You had an aggressive mouse get into your space?
No, it's not that. But I'm saying mice will like kick it in your crib. Like you could have just a mouse in your house, and then you gotta move. But like a rat, unless you're not a dirty dude, that shit's
All right.
outside. You know what I mean?
You want to hear a funny story about a rat?
You work in New York.
No, listen. So I had a beach home in East Lyme, Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
And in old beach homes, there was like kind of these heat fans from the top that you'd go in and you turn it on, it would help you dry off as you were in the whatever. So I had Sammy, my Roddy, right? That the hat was going nuts. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? And then I go into the bathroom and there's all kinds of dust kind of coming from this heat fan, right? And Sammy was pissed, and she was a big ass Rottweiler. She wasn't having whatever was up there. So I'm like, what is that? And there was definitely an animal. I knew it was an animal, right? I look up, and all I saw were the beady red eyes of a river rat.
Yeah.
It somehow got up there into the, like where the vent was, right? It's a heat. This thing just dispenses heat if you turn it on. So I'm like, all right. I was still married at the time. I don't even think I had my son yet. I just had Sophie. And, my wife at the time and my daughter are looking at me like, what are you going to do? I said, go get me the leather gloves. So I got these leather gloves that kind of come mid forearm. So get that a screwdriver and a step stool. So I get a screwdriver, I get a step stool. I go up there and I go to unscrew it because I'm going to let it drop and I'm going to let Sammy just do what she needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Right? That's what I'm going to do. That's my big master plan. Okay. So I'm up there, and the first twist of the screwdriver
Jumps up.
all I heard was the rat go, hey. I was like, fuck this. Abort. So I said, I told my wife at the time, get Sammy out of the room. Let's clear it out. What do you think I did next?
Call an exterminator.
No, I turned on the heat.
Oh, jeez. Cooked it.
You cooked it?
Yes.
Oh my
Jeez.
God.
Absolutely. And the whole house smelled for about 4 weeks. But let me tell you something. When you're looking at one of those things, river rats they're big. The
How big
tail
was
is like thick like this. It's like a squirrel, man.
Like a small
Bigger.
raccoon.
A fat
Yeah.
squirrel. I burnt
So
that.
it wouldn't abort the. It wouldn't
Dude,
get out.
This thing was fearless. It was staring at me as I was twisting the screwdriver.
Yeah. Well, I knew if it came down, it's got to deal with that dog.
And Sammy was going to take it out, but I wasn't sure how it was going to work for me. Like, what if that thing did some sort of acrobatic move and landed on my shoulder or something, bit my neck? I'm like, I ain't playing with this shit. That thing was angry.
I'm
It
not
would've.
playing with no rat.
All right.
I don't know how we got to this place, but no
So
rats,
now-
okay, Munfu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we might have a PETA strike with someone not happy that you cooked this rat alive.
Oh man.
What? I was faced with listen, you don't know what that thing could do, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just let it linger.
No, like just gonna be
Reproduce
up
or
there.
something.
What,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, man. I got children in there. I got my daughter in there. You
Yeah.
don't want to go in the bathroom and have all kinds of dust coming down and rats staring at you.
No.
It's an intruder. I would have shot it.
Hey, my first option right there.
Shoot at the roof. Listen, I had a game plan though, Omar. I had a game plan. I just abandoned it. I'm like, this ain't gonna work. I was just all I could think about was that thing maybe doing some sort of somersault, landed on me. You know,
So you thought
like,
you would have grabbed it with the leather glove?
No, I wanted a leather glove in case it came down. I could just like slap.
Okay.
I could just kind
Or
of
in
slap
case
it
it
away,
bit you.
you know, like handball it away.
Try to
So
bite
you just figured it would fall on the ground, basically.
Oh my god.
Well,
And
no,
then-
that's what
and
I
then-
thought was going to happen at
Yeah,
first, and then
yeah.
I realized that thing looked more athletic than I might have first thought.
And then a homicide would have happened if it fell on the ground.
Oh shit! My dog was ready, man, but I didn't know what else to do. You know.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
All right. Well, that was an interesting story. So,
Yeah.
listen, this was a pretty good week again. I think we've seen a couple solid weeks in a row. I did like some of the customer created designs, some of them, you know, but this I like. These I think I could extract 6 better here. I do. I don't know. Well, with that, what are your final thoughts, fellas? Omar, any final thoughts?
I mean, yeah, they're all good, right? I love like when, you know, the Kong shows up on a hat.
Mm-hmm.
It's the OG stuff, right?
Yeah.
I just feel like, I don't know, like you said, it's cool and everything, but
Not your cup of tea.
yeah, nah, I mean, you know, I'm all for, you know, patriotic stuff, but I don't know. I think something could have been done differently, but
yeah,
I mean, they're all cool. I think they're all cool. I even like the Tokyo hitters, but like, yeah, I think it could have done good without the fire. Maybe if the fire wasn't there.
Something. I mean, the ball just looks like it's just there just to connect to the game of baseball.
Yeah, it looks like his tongue or something. I don't know. Maybe
But you know what I mean? That element was almost just added because baseball has to be better.
Yeah, maybe if the tongue represented, like, if there was stitching in the tongue, like if the tongue was sticking out and there was baseball stitching, I don't know. Maybe
that could be. Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it could have been cool, or I mean, cooler or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I would like that hat if you take the baseball right out of it, get rid of that fire, and just make the bottom of his jaw. I'd want that hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt that.
Yeah.
Andre, any last thoughts?
You know, there is other ones I do like. I do like the El Charo. I do like that one. Alpha Hippos is cool. I like, and just like the same type things with Tokyo heaters. I feel like it's a good hat. Maybe a couple of things that could change up and make it a lot better. But overall, though, there was some pretty good stuff on this week.
Yeah, I agree. Leon, before we wrap up here, any last thoughts?
I'm right there with you guys. A lot of these are strong to above average. Couple little tweaks here or there. I think the piñata is a cool concept that needs a little work. El Charo is a cool design. I worry that if it's kind of done in the style of a Warren Lotus, so I don't know if it'll pass through or if there's any whatever issues with that. But yeah,
I don't think so, man.
Yeah. But anytime Clink Room kind of takes a week off from like crits, usually there's like a buildup of good designs, and I think that's the case this time around. But yeah, kudos to all the artists. Good job all around, I think.
Yeah. Well, with that, guys, thank you. Omar, thank you for joining us all the way from the West Coast.
Always, I appreciate it.
We love it. We love this East Coast West Coast connection.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Andre, as always, man, thanks for stopping by and helping us out here again this evening. It's always great having you on the team. And Leon, thanks for not fixing the settings on your computer, so I have to share and try to record.
I tried. I'm gonna have to buy a new monitor or something.
Nah, we have an action-packed week coming up. But with that, Leon, why don't you take us away, big fella?
Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video. Let us know which of the 10 designs is your favorite. Until next time, stay fitted. We'll be back.
Peace.
See you, everybody.
Peace.
Right.